All right, baby. We are live. Alchemy hit the button. Yes, man. Sit down 1 second. Hey, guys, let me know if you can hear me. You got any questions? Shout out to your homeboy and homie and leave those comments here. I'm here for you. So, again, if you guys can hear me, leave me a comment and ask away your questions that you may have about real estate, business, the upcoming crash, cryptocurrencies, gold, and so on. Say hi to everyone. Say hi to everyone. She just woke up, and we got one question that's already come in. And before we got started, someone had asked me, "Hey, Mike, where should I take my money when this crash comes? Where should I put it to?" Okay. The very first thing is, guys, I don't give financial advice. I just explain to you what I do. What I want to let my viewer know is thank you so much for your comment. But I was making moves like 2 or 3 years before the crash comes. So when people are running away from, let's say, the stock market and they're going this way to exit into some different asset, right? I am running right into where they're exiting. Okay, so if they're leaving stocks and they're exiting and going this way, I am going the same way. Okay, hey honey, there you go. I'm going and buying stuff that they're exiting from. Okay, so whatever they think is the safe haven now, I'm not going that way. So again, so if people are in stocks and the market crashes and people are going to say, well, you know what, I'm going to go get gold. I'm not going to go get gold because I already got gold beforehand. I'm going in where they're exiting. So if the real estate people start market pops, which has already started a pop, they're not telling you on TV. But when they start flashing it to you on TV, then people are going to exit this asset, the real estate, and they're going to go this way. Once they start going this way, I'm not going to go and see what they're investing it into because I know that they're the ones that are getting slaughtered. So it doesn't matter where they're running to. They're already too late to the party. However, what I'm going to do is run into that asset that they're running away from. Okay. So when I say I'm a fire investor, that means that I run into the building of fire that everyone's exiting. So if it happens to be the bubble of stocks, everyone's exiting that, I'm going to run into that. If it happens to be gold, then I'll run into that. If that happens to be real estate, then I'm going to run into that because I don't care where they're going. Because if I cared where they were going, I'd be running with them. So that is one of the questions. Okay. Soraya, we got some more. You got another question?
Yes.
Guys, if you have any questions, if you can hear me, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. Whatever you guys need, I can help you with.
All right, so we got a question. It says, what is the current monthly cost of a good front-end VA in your accent that's fluent in English?
Okay, that's a very good question. The question was, what is the average cost of a good front-end VA? Now, virtual assistants are broken into two parts. I'll just make it real simple. You have a front end, which is someone that uses their voice, okay, for your business. And you have the back end. The back end is where they're doing all kinds of stuff like data extraction, going to the county clerk's office, emailing, mobile marketing, so on. So his question is, how much is a good price to pay for a good VA for the front end, okay? And I would say that I always start out all my VAs when I hire them for 75 cents per hour, which equals to $30 roughly a week, and which equals to $120 a month. Now, if you want to get that information on how to do that, just leave a comment saying virtual assistants, and one of my staff will get back with you to help you out. Or you can go to mrnofluff.com and download my course called the Virtual Assistants, called the VA Exponential. It talks about where to find these VAs, how much to pay them, what kind of job tasks they should do, and so on. This is my little buddy, Juicy. Hey, Juicy, how are you? We got the whole family here. Guys, you have any questions, leave a comment. I think a question came on Facebook. Okay.
He says buy low and hold as long as you can, sell at the top of the cycle, smart moves.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what I did in 2006 fourth quarter. Now, 2006 fourth quarter, most people say the real estate crash started in 2008. But I already know in 2006 fourth quarter, the crash was already here. Again, in 2016, the same thing. I said, hey, you know what? I'm not getting into real estate. I sold. I said, you know what? This is at the very top. Now, I didn't time it exactly right, but right roughly about 2 years later, here's the symptoms, okay? So what this gentleman says, Mark, is I bought it when no one wanted to buy it, and then I sold it when, you know, the market was very hot. Everyone was becoming a real estate agent. Everyone was becoming a wholesaler and investor, and that's when I exited the real estate market. So he's absolutely right. And this time I'm gonna buy rental properties. I'm going to buy commercial, residential, hotels, stores, facilities. So if you have properties out there, then you can just bring them to me and I'll be happy to buy the properties from you guys. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah, we got Dean in YouTube. I guess he's referring to the new flip. He said he bought 3 today.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. He's bought 3. Awesome. Ask him, what is this profit on each one? And how long did it take him? So one of my students that had bought the new flip, okay, just messaged and said that he's done 3 deals this week, which is very awesome, dude, okay? Now, what is the new flip? The new flip is a revolutionary game. Listen to me good. It's a revolutionary game. Nothing out there, okay? It's not monopoly money, nothing. It's the real deal. Well, you actually learn how to make money today, instantly, okay? While learning one, business and business systems and how to make things simple. But more importantly, you're learning the real estate business. Okay. Now, the new flip is not real estate, but it's a parallel business that is a duplicate of the real estate business. However, the new flip is very simple to do, which is a great confidence booster. It's a great learning experience. It's a great way to create systems so you can eventually get VAs to do it. It'll make you money today, but more importantly, it teaches you about real estate investing. It doesn't matter if you want to be a wholesaler, the new flip's for you. If you want to be a buy and hold guy, the new flip's for you. If you want to be a fix and flipper, the new flip's for you. You want to be a hard money lender, you know, and eventually then the new flip's for you. If you want to start your business with no money, no debt, the new flip's for you. If you're tired of working for the man and you want to quit, the new flip's for you. If you want to have a side hustle, the new flip's for you. If you want to start a business with only $100 capital, then the new flip's for you. It's a great revolutionary game that teaches you how to make money today. It doesn't matter if the market's up, if the market's sideways, if the market is down. Okay.
Awesome. He says that, and we have a lot of questions coming in.
Thank you.
He says it took a full week to understand the new flip and spin on it, and 100 messages going out a day.
Okay. And so he said that he tried the new flip. He had a message 100 sellers for him to be able to do 3 deals, which is pretty good. If you divide the 100 into 3, that's like 30 messages per deal. Okay. Now, one of the reasons that it took this student Dean such a long time is because he's not in my mastermind. Okay. I had another student named Victor. He's in my mastermind. We talked to him. We're watching his shoulders. We're helping him, and he was able to do a lot more deals a lot faster. So one of the power of having someone right around you to help you is that you're able to do deals faster. Where if you read the book by yourself and watch the video course and all the text, you can still do deals. It's just going to take you a little bit longer. Does that mean that you can't succeed? Absolutely no. But if you're in a hurry, or if you want to get bigger harvests with the least amount of mistakes, then the combination of my mastermind called the Abundance Club, we meet every Saturday. I'm able to work with you for that 1 hour, actually get to interact with you directly, talk to you, see what your goals are, what you're doing now. You know, I have all kinds of students in there, people that have already owned property, all the way down to people who have never done a deal. Okay, I have people that have, college degrees, that have 2 jobs, and and I have people that don't have a job and they're just entrepreneurs. So it's a great way for us to interact and help you be your dreams, which means that no credit, no debt, no bankers, just imagination, creativity. A lot of people can tell you how to get into debt. I tell you how you can be your dreams just the way you are, dude. If you have long beard, I teach you how to be your dreams. You have long hair. It doesn't matter if you have a good credit, bad credit, because you're more powerful than you realize.
Sergio on YouTube is asking if you're still wholesaling in real estate, which we have.
Yes, if guys, in 2006, I was saying, hey, real estate is, I'm out, I'm getting into gold and cryptos. Now 2019 is a whole new game plan. You have deals, bring them to me, okay? If you don't know what to do with the deals, then get in my mastermind, get the new flip, get one of my courses, join us, let us help you, dude, okay? If you already have the deal on the contract, you just need a cash buyer, bring him to me. I'm very, very interested. I love to buy houses at a deep discount, or I like to buy in with terms, okay? Many people submit deals to me. They're not at a deep discount, but they say, hey, Mike, I'm interested in how to do a term. Well, get into my program, dude. Get into my program so I can help you so you can get these terms. So I can buy them from you guys. A very, very good question, okay?
How do I get a hold of you? Or 1 second. Ahmad on YouTube is asking, do you invest in silver?
Absolutely. Okay. Now, at this time, I'm not buying it because I bought it in the crash of 2016, guys. Okay. 2016 silver was a lot lower. I bought it then, gold too. However, if I had to pick, I went 80% gold, 20% silver. I'm not really a big silver fan because of the weight and how much it is and like how much you got to hold. And I think that's like the poor man's gamble. I already go with gold, and no disrespect, I have silver, but I just think that silver is overplayed. If you go anywhere in the world, they know gold, they instantly give you money, but silver is a little risky. But that doesn't mean that I didn't buy some silver. But again, it was 80% for me, gold, 20%. And if I could go back and redo it, I probably wouldn't buy any silver, okay? Just from the performance. Since I bought my gold, it's already gone up $200 plus, where my silver's just gone up a couple of bucks. If I could do it again, I wouldn't buy any silver, but no disrespect, it'll probably do good, but my money will be in gold from now on. Thanks for the question, guys.
All right. Dean is asking, how do I find the bottom of the property market?
Okay, Dean's is asking, how does he find the bottom of the property market? Okay, now that's like some people ask me, man, how do I find the bottom of the stock market? Guys, you have to have like significant like sensitivity and insight to be able to get that. Simply put, you need a crystal ball. So instead of trying to, hit a bullseye, okay, what I try to do is in 2016, I felt like this is the very top. I exited, but was I right? No. 2 years later, a year and some change later, now we're here, okay? So am I mad because I could have waited another year and got more appreciation? No, I just, I cashed out, I'm happy, and I moved on, okay? So am I gonna sit here and target, like, when is it gonna be the very bottom? No, I'm already, in 2019, I know things have slowed down because when I look through my Facebook timeline, not all these real estate agents are doing deals. Not all these wholesalers are getting deals. So I already know that it's starting to slow down. I look around and I can see that, the markets around different parts of the world are slowing down. I can see that there's uprising in France, that people are trying to run on the banks in France. They're trying to have revolution because there's so much inflation, so much money being printed that the cost of living has gone up and up and up. Someone with a college degree works 2 jobs, cannot afford to live on their own, and so people are uprising. So I can see that there's massive bubbles, asset bubbles, like the real estate, like stock and so on. And guess what? That's why I know that things are changed. But I don't try to bullseye to the teeth because I don't have crystal ball, and nor do I want to put all the time into it. Okay, as long as I'm close, I'm okay. If that makes any sense. Good question, man. Good question. Dean, you should definitely get into my mastermind, man. I know I can help you out, and I know you're in UK. Blow it up in UK, man. Do deals because I'm reading about UK. UK's in deep trouble as well, dude. Just from what's happening there. They're trying to implement some of the stuff that's happening in France with the yellow vest jackets and try to do run on the banks. So it's happening all around the world, and it's about to show up.
I'm coming, brother. I'm taking all your courses. Trust me. Thank you for the new flip.
Thank you, man. I'm glad you made money. Let us know how much money you made, man, off each deal. Guys, if you have any questions about real estate, wholesaling, investing, this is the time to ask it. I'm here to help you guys out. Ask your homeboy and homie.
All right. So another question we have is, how many cold calls or how many texts or cold call leads to a deal?
Okay, that's a very, very good question. And that's what we were talking about with one of my students. His name is Avi, okay? He's in New York. So the question was, how many people do I have to reach out to get a deal? Do I have to reach out 1 person, 5 person, 100 person, okay? And my student, Avi, is a very good student, and he has a college degree, he has 2 jobs, and so he has a very limited amount of time. But what he does is he's able to send out about 30 messages, a day. And excuse me, in 5 days, he's sending out 150 messages. Okay. Now he has, out of that work, he's probably been in the program for less than 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, and he has about 3 or 4 good potential deals that are going to harvest pretty soon for him. Okay, where the sellers have realized that, hey, man, the market has changed, and motivation is going to creep up into him. Okay, one of the deal has $100,000 in equity plus. Okay, so it's a really good, a home run. Okay, so to answer your question, none of the deals has pop for him because he's only reaching out to 30 people a day. So we could say in New York, if you're reaching out 30 people a day, okay, it's going to take more than 30 days to do a deal. Now, if he had more time and if he was able to reach out to 100 people a day, or and that's why I told him, get my virtual assistant book at mrnofluff.com. It's called the VA Exponential. He could, instead of messaging 150 people, he could get a VA, and now they're messaging 8 hours a day. Okay, because he's messaging people just when he has a little break. He has 2 jobs. Okay, so if you had a VA, that person could message all day while he's at work. Okay, and now he would be getting a deal a lot faster. How much faster? Exponentially faster. Why? Because he's only messaging 30 people, and he has multiple deals that are about to harvest, and he has about 10 of potential. Okay, but no deal yet, no contract yet. By some good home runners. Okay. Now, if you had someone that was doing that all day long and he was messaging 150 people a day, he would have a deal. Okay. So the more you're able to dig the dirt, the more you're able to dig dirt. It's just like digging for gold. Okay. If you can only dig 10 shovels, then eventually you'll find gold. But how long? It just depends on how deep the gold is. But if you have the bulldozer and they were just digging, you're going to reach the gold a lot faster than the guy just doing 30 offers a day. Okay. Very, very good questions.
All right, another one came in.
Can you speak up a little bit, guys? If you have any questions, if you can hear me, leave me a comment, and I'll be happy to help you guys out.
Okay. This guy says he did a luck deal. He had one last year, and he used the funds for that deal to fund his marketing, which he decided to do direct mail. And then what ended up happening is that he depleted those funds by doing direct mail. So now he's had to, and now I need a faster response to create marketing capital. So the strategy has to be to switch to cold calling, which is cheaper and faster. What do you recommend?
Okay, guys. And this is one of the major problems, is that this is why I like to teach my students how to generate money for free. Because whenever you have access to, let's say, marketing money, like this gentleman sold a house, he probably had a good amount of money and he started doing direct mail and he lost all that money, the capitals, and that's the risk of marketing, right? And see, if it was one of my students, and I had already teach them like many different ways to generate free leads, okay? And these leads are generating him money just like his first deal. And then when you want to market and you want to spend your money, then I would have taught him, hey, why don't you get a VA for 75 cents on $1 and do some of this free stuff, okay? And better yet, why don't you join my automation funnel called the Alchemy Stones, which is very advanced. It's not for newbies, but it's people that actually have money, okay? And to set up these systems, because we set up a funnel for you, okay, that drives significant customers into this funnel for free or almost for free. Then we have all these systems to do the follow-ups. We have the systems to do the sales. We have the system to do the closing, all in automation. Can you believe that? If you're a real estate agent, if you're a real estate investor, or any other business, I can do that, okay? But for my investors, I had a student named Jay. He took this class. 5 weeks later, made a $26,000 check, took his wife to Hawaii. You can go check it out on my blog, okay? The systems are very, very advanced, okay? And it's a 2-day course, 8-hour long for 2 days. And we sit there and we help you set up all these systems. Now when we talk about it, if you guys ever came to Flipping Wednesdays, or if you ever take the Alchemy Stones, we don't talk, we do. That's one of the main difference. We actually set up these things, we do it for you, right? With your help right there. And we set up your funnels. We set up the traffic into the funnels. We set up the follow-ups, the sales, and the closing, all in technology wrapped around. So when that seller emails you or calls you, all you gotta do is just receive the ball because they've already been sold, okay? And that's the power of funnel automation. And this is the truth, guys. Since I've been doing this 2013, making videos for you guys, in the last year and something, I started, actually charging for my services because I was doing it totally for free, okay? I have never picked up a phone and cold called any of you guys. I have never sold any of you guys. You guys have bought through my funnel, automation funnel. There's no one calling you, no sales. We don't even have a sales team. If you go to Mr. No Fluff and click on contact us, it says, we're not gonna sell you. Go check it out. No one does it. It's revolutionary, right? And that's the power of funnel automation, where does the sales for you, does the follow-up, does the closing, okay? But now imagine having that for your business. Imagine that for your real estate business, okay? Now, it does cost a lot of money, okay? I charge $9,000 for that. It's a 2-day course, but you get everything you need to be, you get thousands of dollar products, okay? You get a franchise. It's not just like, hey, here's this strategy. No, you get everything in there. If you want to learn more about it, go to Mr. No Fluff and look at the Alchemy Stones funnel systems, or leave a comment, type in, Alchemy Stones, and we'll get back with you with some information.
Last one is just a comment from Dean. He says, "You're the real Mike D. I'm smashing for your foot."
Appreciate it, man. Dean, if you go to our website and leave a comment that you got those deals, it'd be highly appreciated at Mr. No Fluff. I know you tried to leave us a review on Amazon. It didn't work. That's why we switch over to selling it in our website, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll come back and do more live videos for you. Go hustle and bustle, and don't take no for an answer. Peace, guys.